Hey guys, this is RuRoniK95 here, and welcome to the 2023 edition of my DVD and Blu Ray Collection Library video series. So today, we're going to be taking a look at something that I got right here that I picked for today. We're going to be taking a look at some movies, and there's some anime that I have are on VHS that were released in 1984 that I have are on DVD, VHSs, and there's also Blu-ray as well, in case you're wondering as well, because I wanted to do this just to get the whole thing for that as well. Just the whole thing for the second as well, particularly because I wanted to do this video for the fact as well, for the whole thing, because I have picked some... How many anime titles I picked? Like, for my anime collection for this, there's only like 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Yeah, I picked 6 anime titles from my anime collection, especially the ones that were released in 1984, especially for this as well, for the video, where I can do it for the second, for my own little whereabout as well. So, without any further ado, which is right here, right now, let's dive into this today on the Physical Media Video Library series. Welcome back. In this video, I thought of doing something like this one, is that I haven't thought of doing a video like this one here, because I know today is Valentine's Day, but I thought of doing a video like this as well, because I just wanted to change things up a bit, particularly because I wanted to do this video where I'm showcasing something that I have here, what I had in mind for what's in store for this video. Sorry, I almost bumped the camera though. I'm going to be showcasing some movies and some anime that I have right here that were released in 1984 as well. Because I'm going to start one for today. Oops. Crap. Yikes. I almost dropped it. Yeah, because I wanted to do a video like this one as well. Because... So, without any further ado, which is right here and right now, let's dive into the ones what we got here. Let's begin. The first movie that I got here on DVD, and I think this is the one that I got under Echo Bridge Home Entertainment DVD releases, and that is The Red Fury, which I have right here on DVD, which I've already shown you before in my previous videos a while back as well, because it's just what it is as well. And another movie that I got here on DVD, and I think this is part of the Christmas ones. It's one of those Christmas movies that I watch every Christmas, though. And I think this is the one that I got here when I was at Target back in 2006 or 2005, and that is A Christmas Carol, starring George C. Scott in this movie, because... what can I say about this movie? In my opinion, this is particularly what I like to call this as one of those movies that have been adapted from the classic stories from Charles Dickens on there. And this is directed by... I couldn't figure out who directed this movie. Directed by Clive Donner. Never heard of him. Yeah. However, this is in conjunction with Entertainment Partners Production, what this movie had. And the music is composed by Nick Becat as well. Yeah. Because, however, this one, I'm guessing if it has a Blu-ray release as well, in case you're wondering why as well. And another movie that I got right here on DVD, and I'm thinking these are the ones that I got are here, especially for movies that were released in Japan in the 80s on here. And I think this is the one that I got here, and I think this is part of Kraken releasing as well, that I got on DVD on here, and that is The Return of Godzilla, which is the 1984 Godzilla movie on DVD, though, because this movie has particularly got a... Whenever they made this movie, they had the higher budget and have more advanced special effects than any previous Godzilla movies they made in the Godzilla franchise, especially the Japanese ones. Particularly, this is how the film had a spectacular success of how they relaunched the Godzilla franchise in 1984 after a decade in suspension animation, especially for North American audiences in the 80s as well. However, this could be a direct sequel to the original 1954 Godzilla film, which it has been only available for the highly edited version, which is cut over 20 minutes of the original footage and effects on there. Especially of how they had these, basically they had to got those key plot points and how they altered the dark dramatic tone for the narrative by inserting additional scenes and humor of how when they Americanized the movie, though. However, for overall, this has the English version on here, but this one has the original Japanese version with English subtitles on here. However, it was on VHS released by New World Home Video, which I think that features Raymond Burr on there. If you want to look for the version of the one with Raymond Burr on it, I would say you can track it down on VHS, or if you have it on VHS as well, particularly. I'm wondering if this would be part of the Criterion release on Blu-ray on there, because the version here is released onto DVD by Kraken Releasing as well, because I never knew that this is part of that as well. But for overall, this is particularly of what you got as well. Well, I'm hoping if either Criterion Collection or we'll get a hold of this as well, which they'll have both versions on here. The English version from the Kraken Releasing one, as well as the English version with Raymond Burr remastered in the good high-definition quality as a 3 versions on here, and along with the original Japanese version with English subtitles, it will be presented in a good high-definition quality as how they'll present it, especially for the Criterion Collection release whenever it comes out on Blu-ray as well. Because this version on the DVD never included Raymond Burr scenes, or if it has, I'm not sure if it has this. I'm not sure if this version on the DVD has the Raymond Burr version on here, including some on here. You know, when he plays the character from Godzilla King of the Monsters, which it was never included on the DVD release. It's such a shame as well, because Kraken Releasing has got some kerfuffle with the problem as well. I mean, it's such a shame they never included it in the DVD release, which is kind of sticky as well. In the same way how Bandai Entertainment never acquiring to add the original Japanese dub of Mobile Suit Gundam on the DVD volumes as well. This gets to my case, though. Another movie that I got right here on VHS, and I think this is the one that I got for free, because it was in a storage bin with all these other VHS tapes that I found going at my grandmother's house, and that is Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. This is the Spanish subtitled version on the VHS, by the way. However, it's in English, but it's subtitled in Spanish. Yeah, I might do a guide to VHS tapes on there at this point, though. But for this point as well, particularly. And there are many obvious ways as well. But this is a... What's the home video release of this? Yeah, this is a 1991 Paramount home video release of this as well. And yeah, because I never knew that. This is actually my first Spanish subtitled VHS copy of Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom on there. However, it's also available on DVD and Blu-ray as well. I'm pretty sure because if this... And I also got the word that this might get a 4K Ultra HD release on there as well. To anyone who has ever been a fan of the Indiana Jones movies as well, because this has got to my case for the fact what I could learn about this. And another movie that I got right here on DVD, and I think this is the one as well that I wanted to show you as well. And yes, this is the one that I have on DVD, and that is Ghostbusters. However, this DVD release has the audio commentary by Ivan Reitman and Harold Ramis on there, which this has the world premiere live video commentary, like what you see on the back, which just looks a little, reminds you of like Mystery Science Theater 3000 on this commentary on this DVD as well. However, this also has storyboard split screen comparison, and this also includes the production photos and conceptual drawings, and there's some deleted scenes on here included. And not only that, this also has the 1999 Star featurette on here, and this has the original featurette and the trailers on here, and this has some subtitled production notes on here on this DVD, and this has this FX teen documentary on here, and the multi-angle comparisons, the before and after ones on here. But overall, this one right here is presented in widescreen on this DVD though. However, it's also available on the Blu-ray along with Ghostbusters 2 on here. However, I might as well upgrade this to the Blu-ray at one point, or not, or I'll just keep the DVD. But pretty soon I'll just upgrade it to the Blu-rays, because I love me some upgrading Blu-rays. And however, I got another movie that I have right here on DVD, and that I got right here, and that is The Karate Kid. I got this that I picked from my Karate Kid collection box set on here. This DVD has the commentary with director John Avildsen and the writer Robert Kamen, and the actors Pat Morita and Ralph Macchio. And this has The Way of the Karate Kid, multi-part making-of featurette. There's 2 different featurettes on here, and this also includes the composer's notebook, and this also includes the Life Bonsai on there. Well, there's not only 2 featurettes, you got another featurette, which is Life of Bonsai, which is basically 3 featurettes on this DVD-based content of The Karate Kid I have right here. Yes, this is the original Karate Kid, not the 2010 remake with Jaden Smith. No. This is the original with Ralph Macchio and Pat Morita, and that. I love the artwork on this DVD thin case as well, because this is what you get when you have it in the DVD collection set on here for this one. This has got to my case though. However, there's other movies that I don't have, like Never-Ending Story, that I wanted to get, like Never-Ending Story and Savage Streets, Friday the 13th, The Final Nightmare, Silent Night, Deadly Night, and there's also Wild Beasts, another movie that I don't have as well. And there's also, well, you guessed it, Nightmare on Elm Street, the original one, because however, it's available in the Blu-ray release with all the other Nightmare on Elm Street movies on there, which I think it's available on Blu-ray under New Line Cinema as well, because that's the thing for what I could come to the fact for what I learned for this as well. There's a whole lot of them. There's also Purple Rain, another movie that I need to get that I don't have, which I think it's available on Blu-ray as well, because this has gotten to the case of what I could figure out a way as well. Just to give you a word on that as well. And finally, to the anime that I have right here, and that is Nausicaa of the Valley of the Wind, because I have this one as well, particularly. This is a 2-disc set on here on DVD. I got this for like $1 at a library book sale back in 2015, which I think it was around November, which is like a week before Thanksgiving and Christmas as well. Yeah, if I could remember. This also includes the behind the microphone with the voice talent from the film. Alison Lohman, Uma Thurman, Patrick Stewart, and Edward James Olmos in that. This also includes the complete storyboards, get insiders, look at the film's artistry, and this has the birth story of Studio Ghibli featurette on here. And this has original Japanese trailers on here. However, this also has the English and the original Japanese language tracks on here with the subtitles. And this is presented in THX certified on this DVD, which also includes the THX optimizer on there. And this is presented in anamorphic widescreen, which is enhanced for 16:9 television on there as well. I never knew that this has this is actually a 2-disc set on here as well. Oh yeah, which I was going to show you. Disc 1, you just got the movie on there. Disc 2 has the bonus featurettes on here. However, this is one of those Miyazaki films, which is basically how it's gotten the English dub by Disney on there. But this also, there was an English dub from New World Home Video on VHS, which is known as Warriors of the Wind on there. I mean, it's only available on VHS from New Line Cinema, not New Line, New World Home Video. Yeah, because I always get confused with that. Well, Nausicaa of the Valley of the Wind is known as Warriors of the Wind on VHS by New World Home Video, especially if you have the older copy of that movie on VHS on there. Yeah, because, however, this one also did got a Blu-ray release by under G Kids now. However, it's also available on Blu-ray from the Disney again with those golden, like yellow slip covers on there as well. Yeah, because, however, this is actually a 2005 Disney DVD release on there. But yeah, this is a 2005 Walt Disney Home Entertainment release. It says DVD video, but it doesn't. When I first got this, I couldn't figure out. I always thought it was released by Disney DVD on it, but well, Walt Disney other Disney movies on DVD only shows the Disney DVD logo, but this one just says DVD video, which I think it's actually a Hayao Miyazaki film on here. However, this is also got the music is also composed by Joe Hisaishi, who brought you Robot Carnival, and this is produced by Isao Takahata, who recently worked on Heidi Girl of the Alps on that one as well. He worked with Miyazaki when they made this one as well, because I've always wanted to come by for Studio Ghibli films. And of course I have another one I have here is Defenders of Space, which is a absolute like Korean rip-off giant robot anime. Well, which I've already shown you before. Got this on. It was cheap when I got this on Amazon, which I've shown you before, because I think I've done videos like these a while back as well. However, another one I got right here on VHS, and I think those are the ones I got, is Transformers. This is also known in Japan as Fight Super Robot Lifeform Transformers as well. Yeah, the versions on the VHSs on here has the English opening on there as The Transformers, but however, it was animated by Toei Animation in Japan as well, because Toei Animation is known for how they work on a lot of anime as well. But for this as well, from what I can come across for that, this has basically, however, this is available in a complete series set, the Matrix of Leadership box set one. they never included the original Japanese language opening on that. However, if you want to look for it, you could track down a Japanese DVD release on there, which also has the Japanese cast on the Japanese version of Fight Super Robot Lifeform Transformers. But in the US, it's basically called Transformers, because different names, like, for example, Optimus Prime, in the Japanese version, he's called Convoy in that one, because, you know, Optimus Prime is called Convoy in the Japanese version of the Transformers, which is called Fight Super Robot Lifeform Transformers as well. And yes, it was animated by Toei Animation as well. That has got to the case, though. Especially if you see DVDs of the Transformers Generation 1 series, like if you saw those in an anime section at your local Barnes & Noble or FYE or any outlet as well. Or half-price, probably half-price books. Like, if you saw it in an anime section as well. Especially because it was called Fight Super Robot Lifeform Transformers. Especially in Japan, that's why. And another one that I got right here on DVD, and this is the first time, and that I think I got this on Amazon back in 2017, and that is Fist of the North Star, the complete series. I got this DVD set because this has all 152 episodes on 21 DVD discs. This is a massive complete series set on there for this classic anime series as well. This has extras, character bios, and the photo gallery and the trailer for the 1986 Fist of the North Star movie on here. But this one here, I had to get this because this has more episodes than the Manga Entertainment releases had. Because Manga Entertainment only had like 36 episodes, like that were only dubbed in English, but episodes 37 to 152 are only dubbed in Japanese, but with English subtitles on here. For overall, the original Fist of the North Star series only has like 109 episodes. But the other episodes, like the remaining episodes of Fist of, like episodes 110 to 152, those are episodes of Fist of the North Star 2, which is included on this complete series set of Fist of the North Star I have right here. However, it's also available on Blu-ray from Discotek Media as well. And for the fact is that there's also the Italian DVD releases of Fist of the North Star when it's called Ken il Guerriero, which is basically translated as Ken the Warrior in Italian, which is released exclusively in Italy on DVD and Blu-ray by Yamato Video as well, which it has the Italian language track by Spectre as well. Yeah, which I think you can get it, and it's also available in those DVD memorial boxes that are released exclusively in Italy by Yamato Video also. Like the Humongous Massive set as well. Because I got this for like $64 on Amazon back in 2017. $64 for all 152 episodes. That's not bad for that as well, because however, this also has a reversible cover on there included on that DVD as well. Especially for the complete series set of Fist of the North Star, that's why. And another anime that I just got right here, and I'm guessing this is basically my favorite ones out of the movie franchise ones as well. Or, well, technically they're series of movies on there, and that is Urusei Yatsura Beautiful Dreamer. This is the last Urusei Yatsura movie, which was directed by Mamoru Oshii on here. I think this is the last Urusei Yatsura movie that Mamoru Oshii directed. However, The third one was directed by Kazuo Yamazaki on there, or something, which I'm guessing as well. But for this one, however, the version I have here on the VHS is only dubbed in English, Japanese, but with English subtitles on here. And this is the one that is released by US Manga Corp, but the subtitles were translated and subtitled by Animego on here. I never knew that this was basically my first US Manga Corp VHS release, which is in conjunction with Animego as well, which I didn't know that I have this. Yeah, this is a 1992 US Manga Corp video release on here. I mean, the cover looks very faded with age on here as well, because I got this on Amazon as well, in case you're wondering as well. However, I did upgrade it to this another edition of this one I have right here on Blu-ray, which is released by Discotek Media, and this is actually my first Urusei Yatsura movie on Blu-ray I have ever bought. But pretty soon I will pick up the rest of the remaining Urusei Yatsura movies on Blu-ray, because why not? Because I wanted to get those as well, just for the fact of what I can know about this as well. And yet, this is how I got to my first case as well. And yes, because this has the English dub, which is from the Central Park Media release on here, but this also has the Japanese version, which is in DTS HD Master Audio, and this also has the Japanese dub in dual mono audio on there as well. And there's also included some subtitles on here, included on this the Blu-ray release on here. And this is presented in 97 minutes. But for this one I got here, this also includes the director's commentary by Mamoru Oshii on here, which I'm thinking it's ripped straight from the US Manga Corp DVD release of Urusei Yatsura Beautiful Dreamer, which is ripped straight from the DVD release from Central Park Media to be included on this Blu-ray release on here. And this is the one that I had as well. There's some liner notes, and there are two different trailers for Urusei Yatsura Beautiful Dreamer, which one you have is the English trailer for Urusei Yatsura Beautiful Dreamer on the Blu-ray from the Central Park Media release, and the second you have the original Japanese trailer for Urusei Yatsura Beautiful Dreamer on there included as well. And however, I must say, this is actually my favorite Urusei Yatsura movie, which is from the Urusei Yatsura series of movies on there. I think this came out the same time as the Urusei Yatsura TV series was still airing in Japan at the time as well. And another one that I got at last year, I have here on DVD, and that is Voltron, Defender of the Universe. However, this is basically how they were how they wanted to add a new story of how when they made Voltron, where they edited footages from the original series Beast King Go Lion as well. And yes, this is in conjunction with World Events Production as well, that brought you Saber Rider and the Star Sheriffs on here. However, this comes with a booklet on here as well. Yeah, there are basically new film transfers from Armored Fleet Die Rugger and Beast King Go Lion, always added in this one as well. However, I'm hoping Discotek Media could pick up Armored Fleet Die Rugger and Beast King Go Lion for a Blu-ray release on here. Yeah, this is my first. Yeah, this is basically the Lion Force Voltron series. There was a Vehicle Force Voltron series on here also as well, because I had a, and I got another volume of this one because this was only for like $1 at a yard sale back in 2017, because I had to come across for that as well. Yeah, because it's in a tin set as well. Pretty soon I will. There's also more anime I need to get, like Persia, the Magic Fairy, as well as other anime on there. There's also Captain Tsubasa as well. There's a whole bunch of other 80s anime out there. Most of them, and also Nanako SOS. There's another one I don't have that I really need to get, which is called in Italy as Nana Supergirl, which is basically the title for the anime, Nanako SOS as well, which I think it's available on DVD, which is released exclusively in Italy as well, because I wanted to get some prolific series that I don't have that are on DVD and Blu-ray as well, especially to become an anime DVD and Blu-ray collector. That's why, for the most part as well. So that's going to be it for my video here for today, you guys. Thank you for watching, but before we go, here's what I'm going to say for this video. Well, because that's pretty much what I have here, and also I don't have anything for TV shows. Like, I wanted to get Miami Vice, that's just the big one of the 80s television as well. Pretty soon I will get Miami Vice at one point as well, because I don't have... Oh, and also Matlock. There's another series that I also don't have, which is Matlock as well, because I really need to get Matlock at one point as well, for the most part, as well. Hope to subscribe for more content. If you want to check the links out, check them out at your leisure at this point. And also, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below in this video if you like as well. Just let me know if you like as well. And also, be sure to smack the like button if you enjoyed the video. Be sure to click on the subscribe button. Be sure to subscribe to my channel if you're watching my channel, though, because I've been getting into the Blu-ray and DVD collecting as well. And also, smack the notifications bell button. Be sure to get notified also as well. And that's all I have, what I got for today. Well, I wanted to do this video, that's why, because I'm gonna make this video as well, because that's the thing, just so I can get you aware of that as well, because I wanted to start collecting DVDs and Blu-rays as well, because Friday I'm going to be doing my discussion guide to VHS tapes. We'll talk about that another time as well. This is Rurouni K95 saying thank you for watching my video, and I'm glad you liked it. Hope you enjoy it. Hope to see you soon for the next video. Hope you have a great day. This is Rurouni K95 signing off, and thank you for watching my video, and I'll see you soon for more videos. Take care.